Hello, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Friday, August 9th, 2024. I'm going to warn you that you're going to have a little camera jostling here for a second. I want to show you for the first time when I've been making a video, we have my newest family member joining us, even though she's not really close. So let me show you over here. There is baby Nova, who is staying on the chair and watching. Home production, you get to meet family members. You know how it goes. Okay, well, I don't have a compilation for you today, and that has nothing to do with the ongoing issues I'm having with my video recording service. It's just simply how this is going to roll out. Because yesterday I was listening to our 45th president's press conference at Mar-a-Lago. And at the 20-minute mark, he made a comment that I'm going to quote for you, and then we're going to do a tarot read about it. Okay, and I will have a link to a YouTube video that if you go to the 20-minute mark, and I'll say go to 20 and 2 seconds, and you can hear these words for yourself, should you choose to. That way you'll be able to reference what I'm talking about. But again, these are the remarks that were made on August 8th, 2024 from Mar-a-Lago when he was taking questions from the press. And at the 20-minute mark, he said he was making a reference to the fact that he wanted to stop people coming into our country from places unknown and from countries unknown, from countries that nobody ever heard of. I thought that was really interesting, and I'm kind of wondering, is this a coded reference to the fact that we have got a lot of the migrant population in the United States and around the world that's coming in? Is he trying to do a soft reveal that not all is as it seems, that some of these people may actually come from places besides our realm and time of existence? And so I want to get some insights from the universe on that, because, you know, those of us that are awake have considered this and think it quite likely. But is it, you know, is he trying to slowly do these soft reveals and open up some of the newly awakened people's minds to this possibility? Because it certainly does seem like there is a great disparity of the gender distribution, and there's so many of these illegal immigrants, I'm going to call them what they are, who tend to be service age and male. And so I would just like to, I mean, where are they all coming from? Why is there not more of a distribution of ages and genders? You know, yeah, sometimes we see people walking across our borders, you know, in their family units or things like that. We've got those, but there's a huge disproportionate amount of people that seem to be military age and male coming into all countries. And where are they coming from? Is he trying to let us know? Let's find out. I'm going to switch the camera. You can watch me work with the cards. We'll ask this question and find out together if Mr. Trump was starting that slow reveal process to people about the actual origins of some of these people who are coming into our countries. Let's find out together. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera, which my video hosting service doesn't have a problem with. It's only the share screens. And we'll take it from there. So relevant to this timeline that I and most of my viewers are on, we are respectfully asking for information that's not veiled, that's very clear and transparent. Was Mr. T making reference yesterday in his remarks? Was it to when he spoke about people coming from countries unknown, from countries nobody ever heard of? Was he making reference to the fact that some of these people are coming from places besides our realm of existence, Earth as we know it? So I'm going to leave it open for beyond the ice wall, manufactured, coming from inner Earth. We wanted insights and information, and kind of the yes or no element was, is this a soft reveal coded in communication that we should know about? Okay, our first card is the Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, another nine, Nine of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Wands. We've got our yes here. Coded communication, definitely, or soft reveal. There's not really much difference between the two items. Another ace. Oh, Ace of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Okay, guys, right there. We've got our answer. It's really solid. I'm going to move these cards down a little bit so they're all in camera range. Not moving their positions, just moving them down a little bit so that you can see our Nine of Cups. Now, remember, when we have multiple nines, that kind of the energy of the multiples of any sort, when there's two, they're kind of bolstering each other. So let's look at that. Normally, the Nine of Cups means I call it my 90% satisfied card. You're really happy with how things are going, okay? And if it's working with this card, which is a card of determination, okay, that tells me there's been a lot of effort made to get this information out there, is what I'm kind of seeing. So yeah, we got a very, very definite hard yes that Mr. T was doing a soft reveal. We need to start asking those questions. Well, what countries are they from that you haven't heard of Mr. T with your world experience? Okay, or that I might not have with my geography knowledge. Let's get some answers and find out. So yeah, we got definite on that. Now, the only major arcana we have in the read right now is for the near future, the Hanged Man, which says in the near future, a lot of us are going to be looking at things in a new way and realizing that some of these people, I'm going to get some more cards because I'm getting a strong nudge that some of these people coming into our countries aren't even, they're manufactured beings. So that's kind of concerning. Let's see if there's other information that about some of the sourcing for some of these. There's going to be multiple sources, understand that, from genuine refugees to those that are being inserted into the refugee ranks for plans that are not being made public at this time, but are being countered by the White Hats. Okay, we've got another nine. The Nine of Pentacles showing up with the Knight of Wands. And he's a high energy card, so just kind of letting us know whatever the situation is, we do have the means and ways to affect some change and counter it. Justice showing up for the near future. And the Sun. Okay, things are falling into place. So very reassuring read that even though they're imparting some information that may be a little concerning and troubling or hard to wrap your mind around if you're new to some of these rather esoteric rabbit trails we go on, that just a reassuring card here that justice is going to come into play. For example, if any of these refugees are manufactured, they've got a short shelf life, definitely. So some of it's going to be resolved, and I'm thinking that there's going to be some kind of a big solar event, flash event that helps resolve that. So maybe they'll be deactivated because of flares A, B, or C. But yeah, there's definitely, if they're manufactured, the changes in our solar system are going to greatly impact that, and justice will be involved because if they were created, it wasn't in accordance with divine or galactic law. So we've got that going for us here. Don't have anything that's telling us, other than the fact that the Hangman says we'll be looking at things in a new way. That's the only nudge I'm getting, that there might possibly be, and there's water here with the cups, that there might be, some of these people may be coming from beyond the ice wall, but I would have trouble believing that those would be people that we would be, unless they came from a production facility. Under the earth or beyond the ice wall. So yeah, we've got some sourcing, and some of these refugees aren't truly refugees, or they're not refugees from where they said they were. So, and we kind of knew that, but definitely got that hard yes that Mr. T is now trying to impart some of that knowledge to us, to we the regular human citizens who listen to him or are aware of current events. Let's recap. Mr. T yesterday in a press conference held at Mar-a-Lago on August 8th, 2024, one of the comments he made was this about stop people coming into our country from places unknown and from countries unknown, from countries that nobody ever heard of. And so we asked the universe, was this a soft reveal or a coded communication letting us know that in fact, many of our refugees in these countries are coming either manufactured or hard as that might be for some of us to wrap our heads around, or coming from places beyond Earth as we know it. And I'm not saying what, I'm just saying what is known and recognized, you know, inner Earth, beyond the ice walls. And we got a very, 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 very strong yes with two aces showing up saying, not only yes, but hell yes. He was trying to, it's soft reveal time. It's time to go from codes to soft reveals. And so these references are to, they're going to be gradually acknowledging publicly and eventually even in the mainstream that our reality is much bigger when we share it with a lot more than we have been told or were raised to believe. So that was interesting. We had 3 9s that showed up in the course of this read. We had the 9 of Wands, we had the 9 of Pentacles, and we had the 9 of Cups. The energy that those 3 9s tell us is that this is going to impact our environment. Okay, it's going to impact some of the ways that we have to deal with situations and maybe the welcome we can extend at times and things like that. So yeah, it is impactful on our world, and we know it's making an impact. We've got a lot of refugees and illegal immigrants coming into countries. Now, I know if there's open borders where you live, they're just simply migrants, but we don't supposedly have open borders. So in my country, they're illegal immigrants, okay? And they can apply for refugee status, but they don't often bother to do that. So anyway, we got that hard yes that Mr. T was talking. He wasn't misspeaking. He's really referencing the fact that there are more countries than we know of, and there's places we don't know about yet, but that yet is coming. Okay, and since both of the aces showed up for the near future, just kind of a thumbs up, like don't get freaked out about the new information, but we're all going to be looking at things in a very new way. And that includes who we share this realm of existence with, or what we share this realm of existence with. Those that have been inserted and manufactured and it wasn't in compliance with galactic law, they're going to be facing some justice for it. And it looks like one of the elements that may actually impact some of them is some of the celestial activity that's going on. Now, whether this is the flash event, however it rolls out, or some big solar flares, but there's a possibility that some of those manufactured beings are not going to be able to withstand some of the natural energy that we have been created to absorb and use and utilize in very good and beneficial and renewing ways. So that was kind of nice to see. So yeah, we got a little woo today. And it was courtesy of Mr. T. So thank you to our 45th president for being brave enough to make reference to things. And he makes reference to so many things if you take the time to either read his transcripts or listen to them. And, you know, he references things like flying cars and freedom cities and so many great things, energy independence, and lots of, I just wish he'd have more references towards changes in our economic system and in our healthcare issues. So I think all of that's coming at the same time. It's all going to land and start unrolling, and can't happen too soon for me. Like I always say when I start talking about this stuff, today's a good day for it. Let's just start it today. So that's it for this video. I thank you so much for your time, your attention, and your viewership. I do have one note before I truly end this video, and that is that I need you to be aware that I have no choice about the fact that there are ads on my YouTube channel they are inserted without my permission at the start and end. I do control one thing, and that is I don't allow them to show up mid-video. That's the only thing I can control. And I know that they have been putting some subject matter that doesn't align with a lot of what we value. If you're watching my channel and you're valuing life and kindness and love and well-being, and so they're going to do ads, and I'm hearing that more and more of them are non-skippable. I am so sorry. I have no control over that. I want you to know that. And it's not me, okay? It's part of that shenanigans trying to deter you from watching and hearing the video. If I was watching my channel and that was happening, an unskippable ad, I've heard some of them go for 20 minutes, that I didn't enjoy, I would put it on silent, shrink the screen, set a timer, and come back in 20 minutes and see if you saw my big round face, and then you can back up to where I start talking. But please know, I don't have any say in what ads are chosen for the channel, or how long they are, or whether or not they can be skipped. So I'm sorry about that, and I just want you to know it's not me. So until next time, I send you love, light, and everything bright. If you're willing to receive it, it is yours. Have a great weekend. Bye.